guy was, take down the tweet, apologize for the tweet, and commit to keeping this conference a neutral place for all podcasters. And he said, well, now the problem with that is that just makes it political on the other side. And I said, yeah, I can't unstep on the fucking rake for you, pal. This is an actual, take it down and apologize. I said, well, I'll have to talk to my people about whether or not we can do that. So, of course, the day goes by, it doesn't get taken down. The next day goes by, it doesn't get taken down. Then I get a call from the guy, and he says, hey, we're going to have a meeting. The conference is over now, and we're going to have a meeting on Tuesday. Everybody needs Monday off because we put in a hard week's work. Showing prejudice to Jews. Hard day's work. He said, but I'm going to get the team together and see if maybe we can make a new policy. He said, and he did offer me my money back. We had paid $30,000 or something like that for the booth.
I hope you took it.
No, I told him to keep the money.
Really?
Yeah, I said, I don't care about the $30,000. I care about my $200 million business that you injured. I care about my 250 employees whose jobs you put at risk by using your leadership position in the podcast movement to communicate that our very existence causes harm and that the words that we speak are dangerous and cause pain that will never cease. That's what I'm concerned about. Fracking apologize. So he calls me after the conference is over, says, we're going to get together, craft a policy. Maybe we'd like Ben to be on stage with somebody from the left next year. Maybe we'd like you guys to help us with the policy. Or maybe we'll decide in our policy just not to have politics from either side going forward, but one way or the other, we'll let the new policy be our statement.
Great.
And I said, well, I'd love to work on that policy if you take down the offensive tweets that call for the annihilation, essentially, the rhetorical annihilation of one of my close friends and business partners, and commit to not doing that in the future. I said, and while you're at it, make sure that your apology is just as groveling as the apology that you put out for taking our money. Because a bigot who commits bigotry really should grovel a little bit for all of our forgiveness. Like, that's a thing to actually, that actually causes harm, that actually causes pain. So he says, well, I'm going to call you on Tuesday if you'll hold off on hitting us until Tuesday. And I said, I will hold up. I will let you have your meeting.
Don't worry, backstage is Wednesday. That's
right, backstage is Wednesday. So yesterday at 6 p.m. our time, I get a call from the assistant of the man who preemptively blocked me on Twitter, who's the president of Podcast Movement. And she says, the president of the movement would really like to talk to you. Could you get back to us? So we returned the call probably within a half hour. They got back to us today and said, very much would like to talk to you. Our first availability is September 14th at 3 p.m.
Stop it.
2 weeks from now at 3 p.m., I can finally get on the phone with a guy who preemptively blocked me after apologizing for taking my money and saying that the existence, the mere presence of my friend and business partner causes harm. This is, I said it before, this is a kind of bigotry that could not be expressed against any other kind of person that exists in our country today. And there will be essentially no consequences for these sons of bitches. Yeah. They'll blow us off. They'll talk to us in a few weeks, and maybe they'll write a policy. The tweets will stay up. There will be no backlash. People will celebrate them.
They've already lied to you when they said this is not political. This is
lied to our face.